What are you doing with my clothes?
You know, you've got a lot of stuff here you never even use. You haven't worn this for a long time.
Well, it shrunk up on me. You'll grow into it eventually.
Well, the moths could get it by that time. I'll bet there's a lot of people who could really use things like this.
You know somebody that needs it?
It wouldn't be hard to find someone.
Find somebody, let me know.
Well, I couldn't do that, Pop. Don't you remember what that minister in Timberline said? It's not true charity unless the giver and the receiver don't know each other.
Hey, where'd you hide the pie?
Where'd you hide it, Davy?
It's all gone, Pop.
Well, I didn't see any chicken either.
That's gone, too.
There was at least a half a chicken left from supper.
I guess Luke isn't the only one who's hungry tonight.
Well, I reckon I can find something.
Oh, wait a minute. You refused a second piece of pie at supper tonight because you're afraid there wouldn't be enough for Luke.
I didn't exactly see that.
Well, you sure gave me that impression.
That's all right, Sam. I think I can live without it.
No, it isn't all right. Luke's always been considerate of you, Davy. You should do the same for him. What's the matter with you, son?
I'm sorry, Pop. Mrs. Murchison said that any time that I wanted to pick the berries, she'd be glad to make pies for them and for us, too. And I know there's lots growing down in the woods. So tomorrow I'll go and pick them, and then you can have the pie all for yourself. Is that all right with you, Luke?
Sure, Davy.
Pop?
Just so you don't take one bite, even if Luke begs you.
Well, I wouldn't want it.
And from everything you've put away tonight, I hope you're not sick.
Don't you worry about that.
Good night, Dave. Sleep tight.
Morning, Dan. Morning time. Looks like you're going to have a full load this trip.
Yeah, that's the way I like it. Keeps the passengers from getting lonely and restless.
Yeah.
Mr. Kane,
Yes, ma'am.
the man at the station told me you were the stage driver.
That's right. Something I can do for you?
Yes, you may. I want to be certain that all my luggage has been sent over from the hotel.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. They've never lost anything yet.
Well, there's a first time for everything. The only way to be sure of anything is to do it yourself. Please, be careful, Richard.
Remember we had a talk one time about always being ready for the unexpected?
Yeah, but I didn't know we were talking about women and babies.
Women can be the most unexpected of all.
I knew it. I told you there's always a first time. I had a small carpet bag about so big. It has all the baby's things in it. It isn't here. Did you see it?
Oh, no, ma'am. I haven't had a chance to check anything yet. Just got here myself.
Those people at the hotel, I left it under my chair in the dining room. I forgot it.
Ma'am.
Oh, please. Would you take care of the baby? If I carry him back to the hotel, he might wake up.
All right, ma'am. Don't worry about him. My son Davey will watch him for you.
Sounds like our friend.
That sure plays pretty, doesn't it?
Yeah. Must have sneaked back into town. Figured to get away on the coach.
I guess he doesn't know we're around or he wouldn't be announcing himself like that. Now, we'll figure some way to get him out of here.
Who taught you that song?
I don't know. Everybody knows it.
What's going on here?
I guess they thought I was somebody else.
Well, we heard the boy's music, but we couldn't see him behind his pile of stuff.
Expected to see an old friend.
The old man you were asking about last night?
Mm-hmm. The same one. Know anybody else in town plays a harmonica?
Dave is the only musician in town. Anything else you wanted to know?
No,
Doesn't look like you can help us.
Even if I could, I wouldn't help them.
I think you showed good judgment.
There you are, and here I am. He's awake.
We couldn't help him, ma'am.
Nobody can ever help anything.
You're gonna have a noisy trip, Pop.
Not from where I'll be sitting.
You know when that kid isn't playing the harmonica, he's running in out of that alley.
Yeah, that's a shortcut to a back road out of town.
How do you know?
Oh, I took a little walk around this morning. Looked things over.
I think we're wasting our time there.
Well, at least we know the marshal hasn't got him yet.
Yeah?
If he had, we'd have heard.
He's a tricky old coot. Wonder how he managed to stay out of sight so long.
Just so we'd catch up with him.
But I pretended I didn't know anything.
That's the good lad. But you brought me a word with the face of bitterness to it.
I'm awful sorry, Mr. Dexter.
You must watch your tongue double now. One slip out of you is all they need.
I won't make any slips to them. It's Pop and Luke I'm worried about. I hate fooling them.
Sure, I know such a son as you would hate to fool his father. But are you forgetting who it's for? Me, who was such a great service to you?
I know I owe you an awful lot. That's why I haven't said anything to them. We've been lucky so far. They're bound to guess that something funny is happening. They're awful smart. Smartest men I ever knew.
Oh, I'm sure of that. But until this dark trouble is over, they must not learn of it. Now, isn't that a bit of food you brought for your old friend? In the bucket?
I had so much to tell you, I almost forgot. And here's a sweater you wanted.
Oh, thank you, lad. Thank you. What do you drink at your house?
Coffee, milk.
A drop of anything else?
Lemonade sometimes. I'll get you some if you want.
Let. Sure, I was thinking of something a little more comforting. Some chewing tobacco. Could you lay your hands on some of that?
I'll get you some.
I know I'm thinking I'd be safer in the cave. Should those black-hearted men take it in their mind to come riding this way?
No, Pop and Luke are deputy marshals. It's because they carry the U.S. mail. They don't do regular marshal work. But in a case like this, you know, they could be a real big help.
No, I'll have no talk about your father and Luke. Are you forgetting the promise you made to me? Are you after keeping it?
Yes, Mr. Dexter.
And I have no worry about your tongue?
I won't say anything.
No good would come from moving on. They'd only follow me. Old Matt knows. I've been wandering this long time.
I think we got ourselves into a mess of trouble, Hannibal.
Hiya, Davy. Hiya, Luke. Hi, Simon.
Hi, Pop. Did you have a good run?
Fine. Going fishing or Ben?
I'm going.
Man you're looking for wasn't on this run.